Right, carefully you can hear me. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Right, carefully. Yeah, so basically, where were we? Well, we're just at the Citadel now. Brief recap. I'll just pause it while I'm recapping. So yeah, basically we went to a place called Eden Prime, where a secret, well not secret, well sort of a secret, where this Prothean device was found, which is an ancient race of aliens that have been extinct for about 50,000 years. Basically, it was a remnant of their civilization. And long story short is, finding a previous one enabled Earth to become have warp technology, that kind of thing, by something called a mass effect relay. So that's what's happening. So we wanted to find it. There's also a guy called a Spectre, which is like a sort of, above the law almost, secret organisation, kind of stealth 007 type people. He was there, but one of them, basically a renegade one, killed him. So yeah, and that's where we were, and then he got off, and we sort of, the relic was destroyed, but we got some kind of weird premonition from it, and so did the guy who killed the other guy. So now at the Citadel, we were trying to become a Spectre. We were hopefully going to be the Earth's first Spectre, but the Council don't like Earthlings, I guess, humans, made up of different alien races, and there's a bit of a conflict there going on. They're probably going to pin it all on us. We're not happy. So we're at the Citadel, about to plead our case to see what it is, but we're just going to wander around, basically. I think today is a bit of a wander day. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so just going to have a bit of a wander around the Citadel. We have a map of some kind. Here it is. It's quite a big place. Can zoom out. There we go. So that's where we are. So I think there might be different floors. I don't know, but it's quite a big place, as you can see. So we're just going to wander around. There'll be lots of talking. Just enjoying the sci-fi atmosphere, I guess, is just a bit. So we've got some. Right. Begin manual override. Override 25 Omnigel. Do manual override, why not? There we go. Alliance patrol reports. Captain Hendrickson reports some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before a team could investigate further. No patrol schedule for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? We've got some, probably give us a mission we can go to later on. That's what I imagine that will be. Let's just have a bit of a wander about. Let's just see if we have any points to use. No. Okay. We've got Ashling, Caden or Kaiden. Used to be a really weird section this when I first played this. So we've got quite a few places to go. Let's have a Elcor office. Let's go there. The Elcors are quite funny. I think they speak their emotions, basically. It's a massive place, isn't it? Goodness me. Well, I'll just go in here first if it's an easier... I can't go in there. Alright. I don't think this is Elcor. This is...
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
The Presidium.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real? It says she's virtual.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Not interested.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were the Volus first?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an
Why
embassy?
weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay. Yeah, so she's an Asari, basically. Turians were the ones that the Spectres were, the one that got killed and the Renegade one.
Do you know anything about
Volus
specters?
are kind of small little
The
guys.
term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels.
Right.
In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to
Above
no
the
law
law.
or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel
A
Council?
little bit of background.
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians,
Salarians look a
the
bit
two
like
dominant
lizards.
species
Well,
in Citadel space.
amphibians.
Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
There's a lot of going on there that's been really glossed over. Basically, the Solarians, they created the Krogan, like a warlike nutter race, to combat this other race that was killing everyone. But then the Krogans fought back, for one reason or another, went against the Solarians, and the Solarians basically sort of made them all impotent, essentially, or barren, so they can't reproduce. So the Krogans really hate the Solarians.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the
But they're
system.
created by the Solarians for
I am
war.
not
they're
programmed
nutters.
to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay, right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina.
Got some
Please
experience
enjoy
just for
your
doing that.
visit to the Citadel.
There's a Solarian, that's a Solarian guy there. That's an Asari.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Saphiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium.
Presidium.
More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
I just spoke to Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Okay, well, we got quite a
I
lot
should be
there.
going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Some experience. Okay, so we came from up there, didn't we? Just have a bit of a wander around. What's going on here? There's a human, obviously. Door control. Let's go this way. It's so big, isn't it? It's going to be a bit of a wandering around day to day, this one. That's okay. It is an RPG. What you do in RPGs. Let's just check we're not... Let's just check we're not going the... Oh, taking a weapon out. Ambassador Lounge, CSEC. Okay. Different. Can we go floors? Alright. Alright. Diplomat, looks like ambassadors. Oh, there we go. There's what they call these guys. These are the ones that speak with their emotion. They tell you the emotion because they can't do emotions. It's Elcor, that's what they are.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
He said delighted.
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel. It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here.
So they just don't have any emotions,
I
basically.
certainly hope the other inhabitants are treating you well, human.
You have to find these things in a bit, these creatures. There's like a mission to find them all. It's like weird computer, highly intelligent beings that don't speak.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Oh, okay. Not much going on there, which is good. Means we can move off. Executor Palin. That's a CSEC guy, isn't it? Nice little bar place. So the places after in Mass Effect 2 and 3, they're not quite as grand as this, not quite as big. It's very much an RPG sort of feel this, where there's just tons of
Don't believe
things.
the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Okay.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Don't know who the consort is.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Okay. Nice. Right, good. Just bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Yeah, why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly.
No.
Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Fill me in. Fill me
What's
in.
going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here.
It's a bit cheesy.
Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
There's so much.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
Interesting.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
So there's another one of these things. It's annoying this because I'm finding two of them. There's probably about 20 of them or something. And I won't remember where these are. Need to get that mission basically to. Here we go. Let's talk to the guy at CSEC.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you
He's a
here.
Taurian.
Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I go where I want.
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Yeah.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
It gets the job done.
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Fair enough.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. Bit of XP there. Can we go in here? Portal. And just access his computer by the looks of it. No, no. Yes. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the intranet. Further monitoring of our situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, Johnson Hawking Eater Cluster. Only as one body can we fight the wrongs of our kind. Yes, that's probably another mission. Biotics are basically magic users. Oh, there we go. That was the bar, wasn't it? We've been in there, I think. Oh, no, this is somewhere else.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
No, it just looks like it's slightly different. Yeah, people have moved about.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
That's weird. It's changed.
Commander, good to see you again.
What was in here? Anything? It's one of those, wasn't it? Alright, well, we've done all this bit, which is good. I think we did in there. That's where that guy was, yeah. Don't think we went through here, did we? Okay, down some stairs. I think this is where we came from, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so this is... I think we've done that bit now. I think we came from up here, did we? not sure. Bit of a maze. Big place. It is. Yeah, I think we did come from there. I remember seeing that door. I think this was where we kind of started. Yeah, it was. Okay, so that's where we started. I don't think we went up here. What does the map say this place is? Where are we? Folus and Elcor office, I think. So this is probably a dead end, which we hope. Oh, look.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations
There's a Folus.
are very serious.
Like a burble from Thundercats.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Into the
You seem
console.
distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong.
Consort.
And it is the Asari consort's
I wonder if
fault.
you can
She's the one who
somehow
started
get to give you a mission.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel.
Sha'ira.
Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
Okay.
Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
There's quite a lot here. History.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable.
Seem a nice lot of people.
Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Look on up, have a look
Good
up.
day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
You talk to the Volus, yes.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
We're not on the Council yet, though.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
See, there's another one of these things. I can't remember if they realised that the bad guys are something hacking into everything, I'm not sure. Okay, yes, this is where we started, wasn't it? So this is the Earth ambassadors. Okay, so we've done quite good there. I think we've made a good circuit there. We found everything we needed to. I think it's this way. This is different. We went up there, didn't we? We've done all up there. So got arrows pointing. CSEC Academy. Right. The third CSEC Academy is located down the ramp to your left. The light stocking bay can be found there. Citadel Tower. Citadel Tower is a tall white structure far to your right. It houses the council and the heart of Citadel Palace. So we don't want to go that way yet. Can't see any white tower though, can you? What's that sit up there? Okay, so we'll just save it. also... Whoop. We'll also level up. We can't do Intimidate anymore, unfortunately. Oh, we should save it, really. Assault training. Melee damage, weapon damage. Pistols. Soldier. We'll do these in a bit. Oh, maybe we should do them now. Yeah, I will do them now, you know. Might be a bad idea, but we'll do them now. Yeah, so combat assault rifles we definitely want. Quite a lot there. Combat armor not too bad either. Assault training. Adrenaline burst. Charm. We don't want charm. We're just going all out intimidate. Soldier regenerates health. That's not too bad. Increase health. Assault rifles not too bad. Combat armor. Restores 50% of your shield per second. That's not bad. There's not fitness. First aid. Not shotguns. We're not too worried. We're doing assault rifles. We could. Does this unlock sniper rifles? Yeah. It's hard to know for sure, really. Well, Kaiden we definitely want. Advanced sabotage. Medicine. It's basically a biotic, this guy. Doesn't seem to be able to go that high with these. I don't know why that is. Maybe we can get increased later. I want to keep him with electronics because advanced sabotage. Just get him to do his tech stuff a bit. We want her with pistols. Get her good with sniper. We can get with shotguns as well. She seems like she's that kind of person. She combat armor. Okay, let's do that. And we'll get her with pistols soon as well. Okay, what about me? Well, I've got loads of points. Maybe could save them a bit. Assault training. I don't really know if I want to increase hers yet or not. My fitness does seem good. Reduce health damage by 75%, which is pretty good. They're all good though, really. I think that's the thing. We'll leave it for the moment with her. So we're going to CSEC now. Directions, that's it, yeah. The elevator leads to Seaside Academy. Direct docking can be found down there. Oh, wait, someone. Looks like I'll just go down here. I think we're going to go in a circle. There's a statue of a Krogan over there. If there's a statue of all the races, I'm not sure. It's odd how there's a statue of a Krogan. Guess he did help win that war against those, you know, like some kind of spidery people or something. So here we go. So we're going to go around in a circle. We'll come around to the... right, so we don't want to go that way. Some Saren there. Okay, so we've kind of come around in a circle. Oh, what's that? For some reason Ashley's gone that way. And where does this go? Financial district. Well, we'll go to CSEC. Ashley's level wanders. So it's going to be like just a lot of wandering about this, basically. There's Ashley. So we go to CSEC. Then we'll go to the financial district. Oh. Okay. Well, we can't go down there yet. We'll try going to the financial districts. It might restrict us that we can't go down that way. So embassies. Where's the financial district then? I'm not sure where the financial district was now. We definitely saw an arrow pointing to it before, didn't we? Embassies. Citadel Tower and Wards. Music Academy. That's where we were. There you go, to financial district. Okay, let's go across this way. Because the tower is where we wanted to go. I can't see any tower there. I wonder if that's meant to be it. Oh no, there it is. There you can see it. I think. No, just the top of it's behind that thing. I don't know if that might just be it there. That bit sticking up. I don't. Oh, I have no idea. Okay, right. Oh. See ambassadors. Ambassadors are located under this bridge just to the right. Continue past the embassies. Down the ramp to find the elevator down to CSEC. Okay. There's the Krogan guy there. 2-second ambassadors.
That's nuts. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
Yeah.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what
The
they
keepers,
do.
that's it. That's what those things
Yeah,
are.
everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Yeah, the keepers, these things. Just go down here. It's a big place, isn't it? As I say, the places aren't this big. Where's the Avina again?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the council.
Yeah, so the Rachni War. So basically the Krogan were created by the Solarians to kill the Rachni, and then they turned on the
What were the
Solarians.
Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. a highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
It's massive. Look at it all down there. I see there's another one of these keepers. They're all over the place. We've got to find them again in a bit when we get that mission. Which is irritating. Right, so this is where he came from before. So we'll go down here and do this bit.
Welcome, I am Nihlus. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nihlus?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Are you serious?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nihlus?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people
I
here
thought it
today
just goes
will
to another
not see
menu.
the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Bet you do. Oop.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, of course, mistress.
It's quite similar to the other one, though. Same clothes.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Bolus.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Sounds just like Avina. What's the same voice?
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Okay. I do seem to remember you can be attacked in this bit. Not necessarily here, but just in this, in the Citadel. You'd think it'd be not possible, but
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Hurry up.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
A bit alluring, aren't they?
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
They're that kind of race, aren't they?
Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Alright, let's get out of it. Okay. So Korra's den.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira. It's quite an honor.
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back since. He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
Okay.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Right. That's good. We've done that. Yeah. Down here then, so we'll cover all this. See if we can find Korra's den. Another one of them over there. Look at that. Oh dear, what was down here? Anything? Just the stairs going back up, wasn't it? There's other race. I'm not sure if these turned into bad guys.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I think they turned into bad guys to Hanar, I'm sure they did.
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
What grades? They're okay. It's probably not worth me buying these. I might just, because I don't, you just find items so frequently. I don't think it's worth buying them. Okay. Let's go up here. It's probably Cora's, perhaps. See, there's another one of them. Look, there's so many of them. It's just really annoying that we're going to have to find them all again in a bit. Anything up here? No. Okay. There's our tower directions. Barlavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
He's spying on me.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is that legal?
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I also offer premium services for those clients who need
I should go.
Right, skipped it. We'd already heard it.
Goodbye, Commander.
Right, got some experience. Right, so I've been in there. I think it's just this way now. So the wards will be that bit we couldn't go down before. Rapid travel. What's that probably going to end up at the tower? I think the tower's up there. I think that's the tower there, that thing there. It's like a model of one of the Mass Effect relays then. Yeah, so if we go around there you can see we're just going in a circle, so we'll do that. So we're nearly there, so basically we can't go to the wards yet, it's off limits for some moments. I'm surprised there's not an Avena thing to tell us what this is. It's just a model of the Mass Effect relay by the looks of it. And there's another one of those.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. 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 Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Tell me more about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Okay.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, so I think... Okay, that's that bridge across there. Where we were before, so yeah, I think we've been everywhere now. Another keeper. The wards. Don't think we can go in the wards, can we? I'll say it's off limits in a minute. Yeah. Right, so the wards we can't get to yet. That's probably where Cora's den is and other stuff. It's basically where all the dodgy stuff goes on. Okay, that's not too bad. What's this? Repertoire. Okay, so we've done quite a good job here. I remember it being quite confusing first came in, but we've actually pretty much gone everywhere. Not done too bad at all. So we just need to go in the tower now, speak to whoever. Okay.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
These bits used to be really long in the original game. Like a loading screen. You could just skip them. But they do give you like little conversations. It's probably worth seeing them still. Right.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You blew it.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Garrus. We'll see him again. Don't you worry about it. We'll see him again. Okay. Let's get up there. Nice tree. Nice tree. Nothing wrong with that. The guy reclining on a chair. Even this is quite big. I said they got rid of all this in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Just all the places were still big enough, but you know, they were just They look like mini towns. Look, here's another one of these bloody things. We're gonna have to find all those again. Right, so I don't know where we need to. There's the map. Council chamber. That's where we came from. Yeah, so basically it's right at the edge, isn't it? So if we just go around the edges, we'll be alright.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
No, wait, no. Keepers around here. Okay, let's explore again. Just go around the other side. Could we get through there? Was that? Just don't think we could get through there, could we? Alright. Looks like all these doors are closed. Are they meant to be closed? Yeah. Looks like it. Yeah, I think there's some theories about the keepers being bad guys or something at some point. I think there's Hanar as well. Maybe Admiral or somebody. There's another one. So it's this rear admiral guy.
No, Commander. Commander.
He was about to say something and we skipped it. He wants to talk to him. Later when that happens. There's Captain Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Okay.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihlus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihlus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Interesting.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him. I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined C-Sec about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. C-Sec is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihlus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Okay. Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Got all of this stuff there, right? So where are we? Okay, so this is the bit we... There's another keeper over there. I think at least 7 or 8 of them, haven't we, I think?
Interesting.
Right. Okay, I think it's let's have a check down here. Yeah, I reckon we'll get that mission in the wards to investigate the keepers. Alright. Let's go down there. Find Garrus, I think if we're in C-Sec. Is he still down here? Rapid travel. We don't really need rapid travel because we know where we're going now. There's 2 ways to the wards. There's the way down C-Sec.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does
Just
know.
listening
Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Okay. Let's go straight back. Is that Garrus there? Might be. No, I don't think it is. No, so we need to go to C-Sec. So it's all in the wards, basically. Is the next bit. What we'll do is we'll just give it a save.
So now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Okay. Right, where were the wards then? Was it on the right? Or on the left? I think it was this way, wasn't it? There's a Hanaga. I'm sure he wasn't there before.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is
actually
unsure
Garrus.
why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Who's causing the Enkindlers? That's the...
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Are you allowed to preach
This
here
is
in
the
the Presidium?
Enkindlers.
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Get out of it.
This is the Presidium, not a church. Evangelize somewhere else.
This one's beliefs will not be suppressed. If others wish to try, they are welcome to do so.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
I don't know what to do now because I feel like saying these.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in CSEC.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
You see, I can't say these things. I wish if I had better intimidation. I could do it, but I can't.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
So we'll come back in a bit about that, and if we get better, if we can upgrade our intimidation maybe. As I say, I can't at the moment, which is annoying. So if I... I just literally can't go any further. I'll come back in a bit about that. Too many things now, it's like there's extra stuff everywhere now. We'll go talk to that guy because he was over here, and then we'll go to Chorus Den or whatever.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
Stop talking.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Okay. How close are we to leveling up as well? We're a long way. Right, let's go to the wards then. I think we'll go to C-Sec last. We'll go to the wards first. At the tower there. Where was the wards entrance? Was it here? Was this the tower? Okay. Right, so we can go this way this time.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Okay. Another massive section, isn't it?
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Okay. Another keeper.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Okay. Let's put Cora's down.
Get down!
Oh god. Just lobbing grenades. How do I, No, please put the gun away. Okay. Honestly, right. Didn't mean to do that at all. Map. It's a massive place here as well. Let's go down here, see what's down here. I seem to remember getting attacked down here at some point. Cora's den.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Let's have a look. Not really expensive, it's just not really. You get the license. I'll have to check. Back up later. I'll leave a place. Leave a shop, see if you had a license. There's a Krogan. There's one seen, there's another one. Around here, anything? Another keeper, probably.
Is that really? Wow! It's you! You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I don't have time for this, Conrad. I'm not here to be a role model.
Oh, I see how it is. Commander Shepard doesn't have time for the little people. Far be it for me to get in your way. You go be a hero.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy.
And guess what? Ferris is hot.
I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Expensive again. Buy that license. There's another keeper.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Is that the guy who's a big fan of us?
Purchase.
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry then. I can't help you.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
I see you down there. Not sure where we are. Emily Wong got the report, isn't
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
I don't have time to give interviews, Ms. Wong.
I don't want an interview. I'm looking for information. I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
How do you know that my investigation is gonna uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
No promises, but if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
I think I should have said no chance. I should have done, really. I feel like, you know, yeah, I don't know. I should have said another chance. That's good.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? Presidium may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking arrivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. Just to Presidium. I think that's probably the other place the C-Sec's down that way. Assuming this is probably going to bring us back. Yeah, but it's the way we came, didn't we? If we go through there, that's where we went to before. I think, yeah. Okay. So where was Cora's den, wasn't that? Let's go this way to the med clinic. Nebula?
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young.
It's
My
just
father
so
was a
random.
medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Very expensive stuff again. That's really cheap, so I might just buy that. No keepers in here. Oh yes, there is one near it. Where is it? I can hear the keeper, I can't see it. Must be outside, round the corner. Yeah, there it is. Fast travel. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to find where that Cora's den thing was. We'll go to C-Sec last. Let's find where Cora's den is. There's markets in Cora's den. To Flux. That's one place we've not been. It's a nightclub, isn't it?
You should be careful when you say that around. What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminals.
Where got this fist going?
Maybe, but I wouldn't go shouting it from the mountaintops.
Yeah, unless you want to end up on his hit list.
Yes, I heard he actually buried some corpses under the stage at Cora's Den.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yes, and it might explain the stench in that place.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
I think you can dance. I'm sure you could at one point.
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister can be. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Gil.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Quasar stations.
Enjoy your...
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Problems?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left too. Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Get to the point.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
You can't stop her from making stupid mistakes.
This stupid mistake might cost her her life. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Okay. Function there.
I'm waiting for someone else. The place is busier than usual. Hey.
These are those quasar stations, whatever. Another keeper.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
Interesting. Okay, right, let's go to Cora's Den. Now we'll go to CSEC, I think. What's capacitor? Oh, loading. So there's the directions. It's a big place. Where's Cora's Den? To Cora's Den.
That's her.
There we go, you see. Being attacked. Why does he not do that there properly, the one I want to hit? Check if there's another one, isn't there? There's another one somewhere.
Those were Saren's men.
All clear.
Okay. Sorry being a sorry. What's it forward? You see it? Titillation. That's enough of that.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
I got business here, but not with you.
I'll come to you in a minute.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. Let's see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with CSEC, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down. I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor.
So he
And
was
then
a
he
human.
blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
What's it like working for CSEC?
Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
How well do you know Captain
Met
Anderson?
him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Some experience there, not bad. Talk to Septimus in a minute. Where's Chelik?
Captain Anderson, tell us.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Nothing to say because it wasn't. Okay, let's talk to Septimus.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Get a grip here.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
Is that where we came in? Yeah, it is, isn't it? So there's another way out. Let's go the other way. Krogan wants to talk. Okay.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Okay, something we'll have to come back probably. close are we to leveling up now? Still a long way away. Lower markets. Where's this one? Is this where we came? Yeah, it was. So we'll go the other way to the lower markets. Okay, so that's here, isn't it? So I might just go and speak to Garrus. Because the med bay's just around the corner, isn't it? I think it was down here. Medbay's just round here.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or Who are you?
Let her go.
Good old Garrus.
Heads up!
Row. All dead.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Fire containment system.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Yeah, nice
You
shot.
took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay, thanks to you, all of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office.
Is it Tally?
She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist.
Okay.
He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the
Quarian's
Geth.
created the Geth.
There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
Okay.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Yeah, great stuff. Going to 3. See, Ashley's really good at combat. I think we're quite good at combat, though. Okay, yeah. You got Tally there, you got Rex, and you got Liara as well. Not found them yet. See, I'm more red, so there's no point taking Ashley. We need a. Okay.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You got in over your head.
Stick to medicine. You're not cut out for dealing with people like Fist.
That's good advice.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive.
Let me take a look at what you have for
course.
sale.
We've already done this, haven't we? Right, and how we are leveling up. There. Still a while. Right. Okay, well, I think it's probably a good place to end it. Yeah, for today. We it's done quite a bit there. We need to get to CSEC. Want to go back to that guy at the shop and just check his permit or whatever. But yeah, CSEC. Do a couple of missions there, and then we want to go and sort that Fist out. Yeah, so some good stuff coming on for sure. So not been too bad at all. Alright guys, take care, have a good evening, and I'll see you next time.